Good morning and welcome to the Fuel Tank in Fishers. We are here for the 12U Junior Fuel last home games of the season here at home. So their first game here starts in just a few minutes at 8:20 a.m. The second game is going to be at 11 a.m. and that is our Fill the Tank game. We want everyone to come down here and join us as we are going to cheer on this team for their last home game. So we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. The first game here is going to get started at 8:20, so in about 3 minutes. The teams are getting ready to take the ice for warm-ups, and we'll get started here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it around to get you on the ice as soon as they get started. A couple things to talk about today. Yesterday we had 2 games versus the Bloomington Blades, and those both ended up in losses, but they were hard-fought games, and hopefully we'll see a lot more aggression, a lot more intensity today with this team. We've got a lot of people planning on being here at the Fuel Tank today, so please make sure you come and join us. Again, first game starts here in just a few minutes, with the second game starting at 11 o'clock a.m. Come help us fill the tank for these kids to show our appreciation to them, letting them know just exactly how much we've loved watching them play and watching them grow as players over the course of this season. Also important to note that the coaching staff that we have, which includes Coach Lucas, Coach Dych, Coach Dietz, all 3 of them have been just instrumental in our team's progress over the years. So thank you very much to them. Also to our team manager, Brooke Hoster, big shout out to her for everything that she's done over the course of this season too, along with the numerous other parents who have helped with scheduling, budgeting, snacks, the whole 9 yards. So thank you so much to everyone who's had a part of this team this year. We thank you very much, and let's get going here and hope for 2 victories today against the Columbus Flames. We're going to turn it around here as the teams are getting ready to come on and take the ice for warm-ups. Come down here on the side here. The teams are going to be coming out of their locker room here now. Getting ready to go. The Junior Fuel are wearing their blacks today, black home jerseys. And they're getting ready to go on, take the ice for 3 minutes of warm-ups before this puck drops here in 3 minutes. Our Junior Fuel are taking the ice now. And we're looking for a great game to start off today's 2-set series against the Columbus Flames. We have not faced Columbus since earlier in the season, back in October when we went up against them. We visited them down in Columbus, Indiana. Over on the sides there is our officiating crew, along with our scorekeeper, box worker, and DJ for the day, Mr. Smith. We've got about 1:30 left to go here in warm-ups before we get the puck drop here at the Fuel Tank in Fishers. This is the first of 2 games today. The second game is at 11 a.m. We hope everyone can come and join us at the Fuel Tank for our Fill the Tank game, which should be our last home game of the regular season before we head off to end-of-season tournaments. We have a weekend off next weekend, but Valentine's weekend you'll find us traveling to South Bend, Indiana, where we will be participating in a 3-day tournament in South Bend. 14th, 15th, and 16th. The following weekend after that, you will find us still at a location yet to be determined, as we will be participating in the league championship tournament for the Buckeye League, which is what these kids have been playing in all year. Seconds left to go here in warm-ups as everyone's getting set to go. While they're doing this, let's go ahead and hit the roster for today's game. Number 2, Tyler Hublar. Number 3, Aiden Kerins. Number 4, Owen Mason. Number 13, Noah Robbins. Number 21, Mick Webb. Number 22, Taryn Hoster. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 29, Marco Preston. Number 30, Alex Borgert, goalie. Number 52, Scotty Craft. Number 59, Logan Dietz. Number 62, Matthew Nelson. Number 70, Finn Smith. Number 77, Harrison Lucas. Number 92, Keegan Merriman. Number 95, Kellen Dych. Coaching staff, Mark Dych, Chad Dietz, and Chris Lucas. All right, we're getting ready for face-off here at center ice. We'll see what line coach goes with to start off today. Yesterday, Harrison Lucas, number 77, suffered took a puck to the back of the knee, which kind of hampered him from being able to play in that second game. So it's good to see him out on the ice today after getting that tendon worked out and stretched out. Looks like he's going to be starting up here at center, taking the face-off. Lucas at center with Merriman at the bottom, Webb up top. On defense, we've got Robbins and Poole on defense today to start off this game. He'll lose the face-off. It gets kicked back over to Lucas. Lucas sends it over to Robbins. Robbins kicks it back over to Borgert. Borgert deflects it over to the side, but the whistle is blown, so we'll have a face-off just to the left of Borgert. And for the face-off again is Lucas. Lucas wins that face-off, gets it over to Merriman. Merriman loses the puck to Columbus. Columbus sends it towards center ice, and it's deflected by Borgert. Columbus fights for the puck up against the boards there with Poole. Poole's taking it around the backside, just passes it off to to Robbins. Robbins sends it back over to Poole, and Poole sends it back along the boards. Merriman kicks it up against the far near corner, and Robbins sends it around the side. Poole chasing it down to get it out of Columbus's hands, and he gets it over to Webb. Webb passes it center over to Lucas. Lucas takes it across center ice, goes over into the Columbus zone, where it goes back into the far side corner. Oh, and Lucas gets laid up against the boards, and we've got a delayed penalty coming up against Columbus. 11 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in this first period, and the Junior Fuel are going on a power play. Face-off coming just to the right of the Columbus goalie. In for the face-off is Kerins with Preston down below. Dietz up top. Dych and Hoster in on defense. Kerins wins that face-off. Preston has the puck, passes it back to Dych. Dych takes a shot from the top of that blue line, bottom of the blue line, and does not make it through traffic. Kerins picks up the puck, takes it back in, goes across into the Flame zone, takes it around the far side boards, tries to get a centering pass up into Preston, but is unable to. Hoster steps up, kicks it up against the board, and Columbus sends it back. Columbus sends the puck all the way down the ice there. It's a rolling puck, but we're not going to get icing off of it. Dych chases it down, sends it up across the boards to Preston. Preston not able to get his stick on it, but able to pass it out into the center ice. Columbus has the puck, goes over the side. Dietz steps up and takes control of the puck, but Columbus takes it right back. Hoster tries to send it in again over to Dietz, and Dietz loses the puck, overskates it. Columbus loses their stick, and is able to race down the ice on the far side. Goes in, tries to take a shot on goal, and it's a save deflection, deflected by Borgert. Puck again Columbus takes a shot in front of Borgert, and Borgert covers. 10 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the first period. The Fuel are on a power play for the next 59 seconds as Lucas drew that penalty on a boarding call from the Columbus player. In for the face-off is Nelson with Craft and Hublar in on defense. Mason up top, Smith down below. Mason has the puck, using it up against the boards, trying to work with Nelson to get it out of there. Shot on goal, and it's a pad deflection from Borgert. Craft has the puck, sends it across center ice over to Nelson. Nelson tries to get it back. Mason steps in to try and take it out of there, and Craft steps up to get that puck. Craft has the puck, takes it across the center ice, bounces it up the boards to Mason. Mason kicks it into the Columbus zone, sends it around the backside of the net where Smith is coming to get to it. Smith sends it back over to Mason. Nelson posted up at center. Mason gets tripped up against the boards, fighting to get it. Smith trying to get to it around the side there, and Columbus kicks it up against the near side boards. Hublar kicks it over to the side again, tries to get it in deep. Nelson sends it around the backside of the boards. 5 seconds left to go in this power play for the Junior Fuel. Mason tries to chase it down. Columbus shoots it over, and it gets deflected by Nelson. Nelson kicking the puck around on the sideboards, and Mason's going to chase it down. Centering pass to Smith from Mason, and it is not able to get into the net. Hublar sends the puck again over to Mason. Mason trying to get his stick on it, but that puck is rolling all over the place. Can't quite get to it. Smith comes up with the puck, but no one at center ice to be able to get to it. Shot on goal by Nelson, not able to get to it. And Smith gets that rebound, and it is saved by Columbus. 8 minutes, 39 seconds left to go. We're back at full strength play. 0 score here at the Fuel Tank and Fishers against the Columbus Flames. In for the face-off now is the Lucas Merriman Webb line with Poole and Robbins in on defense. Lucas wins that face-off, gets it right back to Merriman. Merriman tries to get a shot off, but isn't able to get to it. Robbins chases the puck down on the backside of the ice there, tries to send it into center, and it gets deflected up into the air by Columbus. Robbins again fighting for it. Webb does a great job getting in there too. Columbus makes a breakaway on that, tries to get a shot off on goal, and it goes just wide left of Borgert. Puck comes around the far side of the boards there. Columbus tries to get a shot off, and it's wide left of Borgert again. Fuel have it up in the near side corner. Shoot it out, try to get it into center ice, and they do. They get it out into the center ice. That means everyone's got to get back. Puck comes flying down the ice again here, and we're going to have icing. Seven minutes, 54 seconds left here in this scoreless first period. In for the face-off is Kerins. Kerins with Dietz up top, Preston down below. And looks like we've got Craft and Hublar in on defense. Shot on goal by Columbus doesn't make it through traffic as Hublar tries to get it out of the Fuel zone. Again, great job by Hublar passing it up to Preston. Preston has the puck coming down the near side boards, takes it over center ice, overskates it, tries to get a shot off on goal. Dietz is there to try and kick it in, but it is saved by the Columbus goalie. Face-off coming just to the right here of Columbus's goal. And for the face-off is Kerins with Preston down below, Dietz up top. Dych and Hoster now in on defense. Kerins wins that face-off, but Columbus quickly kicks it back out. Hoster has the puck, and she sends it to the far corner. Dietz chasing it down along the side, and Kerins there to back him up. Kerins comes up with the puck, but Columbus steps in to take it away. That puck gets caught up in the skates of the Columbus player, and Preston's able to step up and kick it back into the deep corner. Columbus again trying to get it out of the zone, but is unable to as Dietz has it pinned up against the corner. Puck pops loose, and Columbus is taking a breakaway, trying to fight against Hoster, and Hoster does a great job kicking it out. Well done by Dietz, who is on his back to get that puck away. He sends it across the blue line into the Columbus zone. Columbus sends it back out into center ice, but can't do anything with it because, can't believe we didn't get offsides on that one. Puck comes around the backside of the ice where Dietz is looking for it. Dietz and Kerins collide over on the far side boards, and the puck comes loose. And Columbus has it, but drops it over to Dietz. Dietz has the puck. Kerins picks it up. Kerins has it on the far side corner, kicks it up against the boards, tries to take it around the backside of the net. Preston's there to help pick it up if he needs to. Sends it over to Dych. Dych has the puck. Dych sends a shot up to the net, but doesn't make it through traffic. Dietz goes over to the far corner to pick it up. Centering pass over to Preston. Preston tries to backhand it, but can't get it through traffic. Hoster tries to take a shot in and sends it up against the far side boards. Dietz again chasing it down, can't get to it. And Columbus has a line change and are driving down the ice. Great job by Preston to go through. He steals that puck away. He's trying to make a drive in. Loses the puck to Columbus, and Columbus takes it around the backside of the ice, of the net. Comes around the edge there as Fuel get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Columbus sends it in, tries to get a shot off, but Craft steps in and intercepts that puck. Chasing it down is Smith. Smith's trying to get to it, and Columbus centers it up at center ice. Hublar goes after it in the far side corner, deep in the Fuel zone, tries to get it out, and Mason's there to help kick it over to the edge. Mason's trying to get it out, but keeps getting his stick caught up, but is able to kick it into center ice, where it goes into the Columbus zone. Ooh, collision mid-ice there with Smith and the Flames. Flames have the puck. They're going in, trying to take a shot on goal, and it's a deflection by Borgert. Craft sends it around the backside again, up the near side boards. It's picked up. It's picked up by Nelson. Nelson takes a hard fall up against the boards. Great drive by Nelson, though. Smith tries to get it out. Sends it to Craft up against the near side. Craft tries to take a shot off on goal, and it is deflected. Oh, great centering pass from Craft to Nelson, but Nelson isn't able to make a connection with that puck. Columbus now has the puck at center ice, driving it down the way, takes it across the blue line where the Fuel are trying to get it away from him, and Craft does a great job with kicking it over and out of the way. Smith overskates the puck, and it gets sent up the side boards. Robbins in now on defense, tries to get it out for him, and passes it back to Smith. Smith taking the puck in, tries to get a drive into the net, but Columbus is there to kick it out. Robbins has it again. They get it over back into the Columbus side, where Columbus has to cycle it around. Great job by Lucas to try and stop that Columbus player from getting anywhere, but Columbus is driving down the ice, tries to get to it. Poole up there at center, shot on goal just wide left of Borgert. Poole has it up against the side, sends it up around the boards there to the deep, to the far side of the ice. Robbins chases it down. He's got Webb ready to go at the blue line. Lucas has the puck coming down the edge there, drops it back to Webb. Webb has the puck. Columbus knocks it out of Webb's stick. Lucas has it again, but Columbus is going to step up and pick that puck off. Lucas racing to try and get it away from him. Poole and Robbins both on defense. Puck comes back again. They deke around, and Columbus loses their footing and the puck at the same time. Poole steps up to try and get that puck away. He does. He kicks it up against the board. Over to Merriman. Merriman knocks it up against the board to send it into center ice and into the Columbus zones. Here comes Lucas. Lucas takes a shot on goal, and it is a save by Columbus. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left to go here in a scoreless first period. Faceoff coming just to the left of Columbus Flames goalie. In for the faceoff is Kerins with Preston down below. Dietz up top, Dych and Hoster in on defense. Kerins loses that faceoff. It kicks back to the far corner where Columbus is trying to get a stick on it, not a hand. Shot on goal by Kerins, and it's a great save by Flames goalie. Pardon me, didn't mean to cough there. Face-off coming now back to the right of the Flames goalie. Kerins again in for that. Face-off, wins the face-off, but Columbus steps in to try and kick it out. Dietz takes a shot on goal, and again into the chest pad of the Flames goalie. Again, Kerins in for the face-off. Dietz ready to go on the side. Hoster and Dych positioned to the back. Kerins wins that face-off. Dietz is trying to get it away from Columbus, and it kicks back to the side of Columbus where Hoster's ready to go and pick it up. She tries to keep it in, and the puck is flying up in the air. Hoster gets knocked down on the back while she's trying to get the puck at the same time. Hoster still fighting for it, tries to get up on her feet, but can't really do that very well with Columbus's sticks all over the place. Great job by Hoster to keep it in. Preston kicks it over on the sideboards, and Dietz has the puck now. Tries to step back over to the edge there, and they are just colliding back and forth with each other. Hoster kicks it around to the far side corner where Kerins steps up with Dietz, ready to get to the puck. Preston goes around the side there, tries to get to it, and Columbus is going to send it all the way out and down. We're going to have icing. 1:57 left to go here in the scoreless first period against the Columbus Flames. Face-off coming just to the left of Flames goalie. In for the face-off is Nelson with Smith down below, Mason up top, Craft and Hublar in on defense. Nelson wins that face-off, gets it over to Mason. Mason overskates it, but Nelson picks it back up. Drop passes back over to Hublar. Hublar sends it around the far side of the boards where it's going to come all the way around. Smith fighting to get to it, get it back out, and Nelson comes up with the puck. Columbus tries to get it away from Smith, and Smith is able to get it up to the side. Columbus not able to get that puck very far as it gets stuck on the skate of the official. Fuel again try to get in to pick that puck up, and everyone's colliding there at center ice. Columbus has that puck, and Craft does his best to get it out of the way. Smith comes up with the puck, but Columbus quickly takes it back, but then Craft steps in to take it back. Craft trying to get away from them, and Columbus ends up with the puck into the Fuel zone. Smith steps up again, tries to get it away from Columbus, and they do. Again, another collision, and we've got a penalty coming up. Not sure who it's against at this point. It may be against Nelson. Yes, it is a penalty against number 62, Matthew Nelson, for interference. So the Fuel are going to be shorthanded here for the next 57 seconds of this first period, and then the first minute of the second period. In for the face-off is Lucas. Lucas gets the face-off, sends it over to Merriman. Merriman tries to get to it, but Columbus comes up with the puck. Lucas steps up and blocks a shot by Columbus, gets it back over to Preston. Preston is on defense right now. Again, shot on goal, and it's a cover by Borgert. 42 seconds left to go in a scoreless first period. The Flames are currently on a power play with a penalty that was incurred by number 62, Matthew Nelson. Lucas in for the face-off. Puck is stopped, and he's able to kick it out, and it goes across the blue line to center ice. 36 seconds left to go here. Merriman steps up, takes that puck away, tries to get in, and it is a cover by the Columbus goalie. 30 seconds left to go here in this scoreless first period. The Fuel are shorthanded as the Flames are on a power play at the moment. In for the face-off is going to be Kerins with Webb down below, Preston and Robbins in on defense. Kerins loses that face-off, and Columbus comes up with the puck on the far side of the ice. Webb tries to get in to get it out away from them, and Preston steps up, sends it into center ice. Columbus tries to get it into the Fuel zone, and Preston sends it right back. 12 seconds left to go. Webb's making a drive, trying to get through to the net, but it's not going to happen. Columbus taking a drive down with 5 seconds left to go. They're going to try and get a shot off here, and they lose the puck, and that is the end of the first period. Great play by both teams here in this first period. A lot of intensity, great skating, good passing, and heads-up hockey being played right now. Something to note, the goaltender for the Flames side took quite a few shots on goal this first period. Very good goalie on the Columbus side. So this game this second game starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come out and join us here at the fuel tank. We want to fill the tank up, fill the stands with as many friends, family that we can to show our support for this 12U junior field team, as this is their last home games of the regular season. We will not be playing at home anymore after this, as we will be traveling to a few more locations before the end of the season for tournaments. In 2 weeks, you can find us in South Bend for the Notre Dame tournament. The weekend after that will be our Buckeye Classic tournament to determine our championship, the championship for the league. And then the weekend after that, the first weekend in March, we'll be in Chicago for an outdoor tournament. So before we get the puck dropped, I'd just like to say special thanks to the Smith family for providing me with my special drink today to get me through these games. So thank you very much, Smith family. And the next time that you are at your local gardener, please make sure you check out anything from Hood's Gardens. Hood's Gardens got the pot that you want. And let's go back to start of the second period. Lucas has that face-off, wins it, tries to send it down towards the goal, and just misses just to the wide left of Columbus. Lucas fighting forward in the near side corner. Columbus comes up with a puck, taken around the backside. 45 seconds left to go, and Nelson's penalty as the Fuel are still shorthanded. Dych in on defense, Hoster in on defense, tries to get to it. Shot on goal, and it is deflected by Borgert, and we've got a penalty coming up as Borgert gets laid out on the ground. He gets right back up, shaking it off. No penalty incurred from Columbus for the collision with the goalie. 11 minutes, 32 seconds left and in the second period, and 35 seconds left to go in the penalty from Matthew Nelson. And for the face-off is Merriman. Merriman wins that face-off, but Columbus is quick to get a shot off. Columbus kicks it back to center ice to try to get a pass off, and Merriman sends it back to Webb. Webb passes it back up to Merriman. Merriman's fighting for it around the far corner, tries to get in, and can't get his stick down on the ground. Shot on goal from Webb, and it's deflected by Columbus. Again, Webb has the puck, trying to get it around the side there, and it is a cover by Columbus goalie. 11 seconds left to go here in the power play for Columbus, and the faceoff's going to come just to the left of the Flames goal. Kerins in for the faceoff with Hublar and Craft in on defense. And Dietz up at the top. 9 seconds left to go in the power play for the Flames. Dietz steps in and tries to get that puck away from Columbus as Columbus is trying to make a drive out to center ice. They make it that way. Hublar into challenge on defense, and they get right around. Craft tries to push him out, and they're able to get in, get a shot right on goal right as the penalty expires. Minutes, 50 seconds into, or 50 seconds left of the second period, and the Flames go on the board, up 1-0 over the Junior Fuel. Kerins in for the faceoff, wins it, sends it back to to Robbins. Robbins tries to get it over to Dietz. Dietz gets it over to the side. Kerins steps up to get the puck around the edge, comes around the far side, up against the near boards where they're fighting to get it out. Dietz up top, Poole in on defense. Fuel centered around the far side boards there where Poole's ready to stop and pick it up. He's got it. He sends it back along the far boards where Preston's ready to grab it. Preston and Kerins over on the far side, Robbins on the back. Fuel have that puck, trying to get something set up, tries to pass it center to Dietz, but Dietz isn't able to stop it on time. Poole has it, sends it back over to Dietz. Dietz tries to get it, but Columbus steps in. Again, Poole guarding that blue line, doing a great job by keeping it in. Puck comes around the center, and it passes the blue line where Robbins is ready to get it. Robbins sends it back over to Preston. Preston deflects off the far side boards, tries to get it in, tries to get a shot off on goal, and is not able to get through traffic. Robbins again on the far side, tries to kick it in deep into the field. Columbus zone is not able to get to it. Robbins tries to get in and stop this drive from Columbus, and Preston's able to pick that puck off and send it up against the far side boards where Columbus is able to get to it. The Fuel take it over. Dych fighting for it on the side, and Robbins comes up with the puck near ice, sends it up to Dietz. Dietz has the puck driving down center ice, and Columbus is going to take it up at the blue line. Change of legs on both teams there as the puck goes over all the way to the far side, and we're going to have icing. 9 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Flames are up 1-0 over the Junior Fuel. In for the face-off now is going to be Matthew Nelson with Smith up top, Mason down below, Dych and Hoster in still on defense. Nelson was trying to win that face-off as the puck isn't going anywhere, and Columbus comes up with the puck. Hoster tries to get to it, but they deke around her. Here comes Dych. Dych trying to fight for it. Mason loses his footing down on the ground, and we're going to have offsides by Columbus. Face-off now coming just to the bottom of the ice here, where Nelson's going to take the face-off. Mason down below. Hoster in on defense. Nelson gets that face-off, sends it to Dych. Dych sends it over to the side to Smith, but Smith isn't able to get that puck back. Nelson tries to get it again. Smith fighting for it again on the far side boards. They're trying to get it. They get it over into the Columbus zone. Smith has it, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected, and it goes in! It deflected off of the goalie's pads right into the net from Finn Smith. Matthew Nelson doing the hockey dance over there. Well played by all of them. We've got a tie game here now with 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second period. In for the face-off here is Lucas with Webb down below, Merriman up top, Hublar and Craft in on defense. Lucas wins that face-off, kicks it over to Webb. Webb loses the puck to Columbus. Columbus trying to drive in again, tries to get off and a shot on goal, and they do, and it goes right in the net again. Borgert did not even get a chance to see that one. So the Fuel are now down, trailing again with the score of 2-1. 8:29 left to go here in this second period. In for the face-off again, Lucas with Merriman, Webb at the top and bottom. Robbins and Poole in on defense. Lucas wins that face-off, passes it back to Robbins. Robbins kicks it up the side over to Webb, or over to Merriman. Merriman tries to get it out, get it deeper into the Columbus zone, and is able to send it over to Lucas. Lucas has the puck, but it pops out around the edge there. Poole chasing it down, trying to get to that puck. Not sure where it's at. It's over to the side, and we've got icing. Face-off coming just to the left, or just to the right of Columbus goalie. In for the face-off again is Lucas with Merriman and Webb, Robbins and Poole on defense. Lucas wins that face-off, gets a rebound off of the Columbus players, skate on that, shot on goal, and it's deflected off of the glove of the goalie. Again, centering pass by Lucas over to Merriman, and we've got a tie game. Great job by that line of Merriman, Lucas, and Webb as they all work together to get that puck in. 8 minutes, 1 second left to go here in the second period, and we've got a tie game with 2 apiece. Kerins in for the face-off, Preston up top, Dietz down below, Poole and Robbins still in on defense. Kerins wins that face-off, gets it back over to Preston. Preston tries to keep it into the Columbus zone, but is unable to. Kerins gets over that blue line just in time as the Columbus tries to get it out. Columbus not able to get their stick on that puck, and Kerins kicks it out from the side of the Columbus player. Kerins has it against the far corner. Poole and Robbins posted it up against the blue line. Dietz grabs that puck along the near side corner, and the puck pops out. Oh! Kerins kicks it in, tries to get it over to the side. Great job by Preston to kick it back in deeper into the Columbus zone. Preston goes in to chase it down and gets tripped up by Columbus's player. Columbus sends it up to the far side board, tries to keep it in, tries to dance it around through the center ice, is unable to, so Preston picks up that puck, tries to send it over to Dietz, but he overshoots his stick. Dietz grabs that puck, loses his footing and the puck as well. So Columbus is going to take over. Dych and Hoster in on defense as they're trying to get to it. Another shot in on goal, and it is deflected by Borgert. Dych sends it up against the near side boards, and it goes across the blue line. No icing on this one coming through. Columbus is going to grab that puck there right before the blue line. Dych is up to the top of the blue line, ready to challenge on defense. Puck gets tossed up in the air while Hoster tries to get it. Comes over onto the far side, comes over to the edge. Not going to get it very far for icing, so it comes up along the near side boards. Columbus steps right off the bench to take that puck away, but in comes Mason. Mason is skating down the ice near side boards and sends it in deep into Columbus's zone around the far side. Fuel over there on the edge, try to get to it. Mason has that puck, centering pass, but no one there to receive it. Hoster and Dych back on defense as Smith and Webb are trying to get to it. I'm sorry, Nelson trying to get to it. Shot on goal, and it is off the post, and it is a cover by Borgert. All right, in for the face-off here, just to the left of Borgert, is going to be the line of Merriman, Webb, and Lucas. And on defense is Hublar and Craft. Lucas steps in, tries to win that face-off, kicks it around the backside boards where Craft sends it up around the corner, and it goes back into center ice. Columbus chasing it down, but so here comes Webb and Lucas. Pass out from Columbus, tries to get through, but it kicks up off of the body of Lucas. Lucas loses that puck as Columbus steps in, and Craft takes it away from them at center ice. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by Borgert. Webb takes it, centering pass over to Lucas. Lucas sends it across the ice to Merriman. Merriman chasing it down along the sides, goes for it, takes a shot on goal. It's deflected off the goalie stick, and it shot in by Lucas off of the helmet of the goalie and into the net. The Fuel go up 3-2 over Columbus in the fuel tank in Fishers. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left. The Fuel have gone up over the Columbus Flames with the score of 3-2 here in the second period. In for the face-off is Kerins with Preston up top, Dietz down below, Poole and Robbins in on defense. The puck comes all the way down to the side where Dietz chases it down. Poole steps up to grab that puck, and he does. He sends it up along the far corner to get it over to Dietz. Dietz takes it along the side, centering pass to Preston, and that puck gets kicked up in the air. Preston takes a shot on goal again and not able to get it through past that goalie. Columbus coming down the ice. Poole into challenge. He's going after it. Preston steps up, but we've got offsides by Columbus. A little bit of flogging Molly there for you. In for the face-off is Kerins with Preston down below. Dietz up top, Poole and Robbins still in on defense. Face-off is won by Kerins. Kerins kicks it back to Poole. Poole sends it over to Robbins. Robbins has it, the puck. He sends it up across the boards over to Dietz. Dietz comes up with that puck, but Columbus quickly takes it away. Fuel try to get onsides, but not able to get there. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left to go here in the second period. The Fuel are leading the Columbus Flames with the score of 3-2. Take a minute to pause for a Red Bull break. All right, back to live action. In for the faceoff is Mason. Mason kicks it back over to Hoster. Hoster sends it into the Columbus zone where Nelson gets to it along the boards and gets clocked. Mason fighting for it as well. The puck comes loose, and Columbus ends up driving down the center ice. Dych and Hoster in on defense. Dych trying to go after it. Columbus has the puck, trying to go in for a shot on goal. Wraparound shot. It's deflected off of the post. Fuel come up with the puck as Smith has it. He's driving down the way. Columbus keeps it in, but Dych is kicking it out into center ice. Smith has the puck, sends it up against the boards, tried to get it into the Columbus zone. Is not able to as Columbus is right there. Scrum up against the far side boards there. And we got a penalty coming up. Penalty coming up against the Fuel. 2 minutes for tripping against Kellen Dych. In for the faceoff is Lucas with Merriman down below. We got Preston in on defense and Craft on defense as well. So the Fuel are going to be shorthanded here for the next 2 minutes of this second period here in Fishers. Merriman's in for the faceoff. Merriman's going to take the faceoff now. Merriman wins it, kicks it back over to Craft. Craft tries to get it out at the center ice and sends it deep into the Columbus zone. Puck comes around the backside of the net there where Columbus sends it out. Tries to get it back in, but puck pops out just past Scotty Craft. Columbus making a drive towards Borgert, able to set it in. Centering pass over to the side, but it is overpassed. Merriman chases it down around the backside of the net, sends it up against the boards where Columbus is able to keep it into their zone. Columbus keeps it in, but then Lucas steps up and pops it out. Lucas making a breakaway play, trying to get to it, but keeps getting hit by the goalie on that, or by the Columbus players, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by Columbus goalie. 1:15 left to go here in the power play for the Columbus Flames. Nelson has the puck. Preston has the puck, sends it all the way back down and around, and we've got icing. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the second period. The Junior Fuel are leading the Columbus Flames now with a score of 3-2. We've got 1:08 left to go here in the penalty incurred by Kellen Dych. Faceoff coming just to the left of Borgert. Webb and Kerins in on offense with Preston and Robbins in on defense. Faceoff causes a shot on goal, and Borgert stops and covers. Kerins in again for the faceoff. Kerins kicks it back over to Preston. Preston has the puck, bounces it up against the far side wall where Kerins is trying to kick it out. Kerins has that puck, sends it over to center ice over to Webb. Webb has it now, tries to take it over the blue line. He does, crosses center ice and then sends it in down across into the Columbus zone. Puck comes around the backside as the Fuel try to get a change up. Kerins steps up, gets that puck out of the way there. Fuel are still short-handed. Shot on goal and it's deflected off the glove of Columbus. Webb tries to fight in to get to it. Robbins steps up and sends it back into the Columbus zone deep. Columbus has it again. Webb tries to stop it with the stick, can't do it. And then here they come. They're taking a breakaway over to the side there. Preston in the way to try and get to it. He's able to lift that stick up of the Columbus player to get that puck out of the way. Puck is coming all the way back down again, but we're not. We might get icing. We're going to get icing. 12 seconds left to go here in the penalty for Kellen Dych. Then we'll be back at full strength for the remaining minute and 46 seconds of play here in the second period. Nelson in for the face-off with Craft and Robbins in on defense and Smith into this down below. Nelson gets that puck, sends it over to Craft. Craft has it along the side there. 6 seconds left to go in Dych's penalty. Craft sends it over across ice to Smith and kicks it out into center ice. We're back at full strength as Mason steps on the ice now for offense on this line. Columbus comes in, takes a drive, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by the Fuel. Columbus has that puck again, tries to get another shot off, but Smith gets in there and kicks it out of the way. Columbus has that puck, comes around the far side, tries to get a centering pass, and it is knocked out of the air by Borgert. Borgert sends it around the backside where Craft picks it up, gets it over to Mason. Mason drives along the side boards there, ricochets it up the boards, sends it out into the Columbus zone where Nelson is fighting for it. Columbus picks it up, tries to shoot it, and it gets deflected off of the pads of Nelson. Columbus sends it around the far side corner there where Craft is ready to pick it up. Craft has got it. He's got to cycle around, wait for everyone to get on sides, and everyone does. They send it across into Columbus zone. Mason loses his footing, can't get up to get that puck. Columbus sends it across the blue line into the Fuel zone, taking a drive in to try and get a shot off, but the Fuel are able to get in there and step aside so they can't get a shot on goal. Columbus again has it at center ice. Got to wait for everyone to get it back around, and they do, so they're going in for it. Great job by Craft to keep that puck out of the way there. Columbus tries to get in. Great save by Borgert as then Craft picks up that puck and sends it and takes it across the side of the boards. Craft driving down the ice past the blue line. 34 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are currently leading with the score of 3-2. Craft sends it into the Columbus zone, and it gets pinned up against the boards. Smith trying to give him a hand over there as Columbus cycles around the backside of the net. Merriman in now, along with Lucas, tries to get it out. Merriman kicks it back up against the boards, and the puck is bouncing around. Merriman gets it over to Lucas. Lucas has got Webb up top. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by Columbus's goalie. Columbus centers, passes over it to another player. Craft disrupts that drive as they come through it. Lucas takes a shot. Columbus takes a shot. It's deflected by Borgert, and that is the end of the second period. Wow, what a great second period. The Fuel got on the board 3 points with 3 goals. 2 of them, I believe, one from Merriman, one from Lucas, and I believe another one from Smith. I'll have to get the final tallies on that here later. So, but either way, great play by the Fuel in that second period. A couple penalties that were not necessarily needed, so hopefully they can clean that up here in this third period to end up strong. At 11 o'clock, we're hosting our Fill the Tank game. We want as many people to come here to the Fuel Tank and Fishers. Watch these kids, cheer these kids on. We need you here to be able to show your support for them. This will be our last home game of the regular season and your last chance to come watch them live. I know they would love to have you here to see as many faces in the stands as possible for the Junior Fuel. We would really love it if you could come out. Take an hour out of your day just to come and cheer these kids on. They have worked very hard over the last 6 months, and this is it for us, guys. This is our last home game for the Junior Fuel. We'll head out on our tournament schedule for the next 4 weeks. We've got next weekend off. Weekend of Valentine's Day, you can find us in South Bend. The following weekend, we'll be playing in our Buckeye League Championship to determine where we ended up in our league. And then the first weekend in March, you can find us at an outdoor tournament in Chicago. So please come and join us today at 11 o'clock at the Fuel Tank and Fishers. Bring your spirit, bring your noisemakers, wear your red and black, and show your support for this team. All right, we're getting ready to drop the puck here for the third period. Lucas in for the face-off, kicks it back over to Hoster. Hoster has the puck, sends it into the Columbus zone, comes over to the side. Merriman chasing it down along the edge there, gets it over to the side to Lucas. Lucas takes the shot on goal, and it is snatched out of the air by Columbus's goalie. In for the face-off again, Lucas, with Merriman and Webb in on offense, Dych and Hoster in on defense. Lucas wins that face-off, steps up again, takes a quick shot on goal, sends it to Webb, but Webb isn't able to get his stick down to get it into the net. Webb has it up on the near side corner, passes it over to Lucas again, another shot by Lucas, and it gets deflected high up into the air. Dych tries to get to that puck, and then he sends it back into center ice. Columbus tries to kick it in. No offsides by Columbus, but Lucas takes that puck and drives it in Webb takes that puck, drives it in along the boards, gets it into the Columbus zone where it's up against the side. Columbus not able to keep their stick on the ground in order to get that puck out of there, so Lucas steps in and kicks it out. Webb backhands pass over to Lucas, but Lucas isn't able to keep control of the puck. He steps up, tries to get it away. Puck is going to come right in front of Borgert. Borgert stops and covers. 10 minutes, 58 seconds left here in the game. Fuel are currently leading the Columbus Flames with a score of 3-2. All 3 goals from the Junior Fuel came in the second period from Merriman, Lucas, and Nelson. Over to this side now. Kerins wins that face-off, gets it over to Dietz. Dietz sends it back over to Hublar. Hublar tries to kick it out of the side, but isn't able to. Craft steps up to get that puck out of the way, and here comes Kerins. Kerins driving down the ice, past center ice, passes it up down the way here to Preston. Preston goes up against the board, takes a shot in front of the net to the goalie, but Dietz is not able to get his stick on the puck. Again, great job by Hublar to keep that puck in play. Puck is up here on the sideboards, but it goes past all field players, and Craft is able to get that puck back to cycle it around, tries to get a centering pass over to Dietz. Dietz gets it over to Preston. Preston kicks it into the Columbus zone, but it's not going very far. Now it is. He's got it deep in the Columbus zone, where Columbus takes possession, comes around the side. Preston fighting for it on the near side boards, and Columbus is able to come up with that puck. Kerins doing everything he can to get to it. We got tripping everybody in the way, falling down, but no one's got a penalty. Everyone's just tripping over their own 2 feet. 9 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in this game here at the fuel tank at Fishers. Make sure you come join us at 11 a.m. where we are going to fill the tank with as many people as we possibly can get. So we hope you can join us here live to be here in the stands for this team. In for the faceoff is Nelson with Mason and Smith up top and bottom. In for the defense is, I believe that is Dych and Hoster. Hoster has the puck. She's got it around the backside there. Gets it over to Smith. Smith has it, sends it over to Nelson. Nelson trying to get to it, but Mason's there to pick it up. Mason going after it, kicks it into center ice, up to Nelson. Nelson has the puck there, challenged by one Columbus player, but Mason's got to get back on sides. Oh, he was just off sides. All right, face-off coming just to the top of the circle at the blue line. Nelson in for the face-off. Mason up top, Smith down below, Hoster and Dych on defense. Nelson kicks that puck into the Columbus zone, where Mason gets over to the edge there and takes it around the backside of the net. Mason's trying to fight to get to that, doing everything he can to get up to it. Nelson stops the puck over there on the far side board, where Mason picks it up again. He's got Smith open in the center, looking to try and get a pass, and he does! Mason to Smith, and it's a score! Great passing play by Mason to Smith, and we've got 4 points on the board by the Junior Fuel today. That is Smith's second goal of the day. Little Chelsea dagger for ya. 9 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in this game, and the Fuel have gone up with a score of 4-2 over the Columbus Flames. In for the face-off is Lucas with Webb, Merriman up on top and bottom. Robbins and Poole in on defense. Poole has that puck, knocks it back into center ice, but Columbus is able to take it back in. Again, Poole trying to get it out of the Fuel zone. I'm sorry, that was not Poole. That was Webb trying to get it out. He's driving down the ice, passes it over to Merriman. Oh, not able to get through traffic from Columbus. Lucas tries to do everything he can to get that back, and he stops at the puck at the red line. Poole steps up, sends it in across the way there to Lucas. Lucas going in to take a drive, tries to get a shot off on goal, and he is not able to as Columbus steps in and takes that puck away. Columbus hits it up against the far side, against the boards there to Mason. Oh, and we've got a collision down mid-ice, or down here at the ice. Poole gets it up along the side boards there. Good job by Poole to kick it back in to the Columbus zone. Columbus kicks it out, but Merriman tries to get back in. Fuel got to get out from that zone. Craft has the puck, sends it in over to the side there, tips off the sticks. So here comes Lucas. Lucas is going after it. Webb up here to the bottom of the screen. Columbus making their move as they're taking it through traffic. Only Craft and Hublar in on defense to stop it. Great job by Craft to poke it out of the way. Columbus tries the centering shot to get it out, and they're not able to do that, but they're able to keep it in the Fuel zone. Fuel kick it out into center ice. Great job by Lucas to do that. Lucas sends it, Merriman sends it into the Columbus zone. Here comes Lucas. Lucas goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it is caught by the Columbus goalie. 7 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are leading currently with the score of 4-2 over the Columbus Flames. Face-off coming here now. Kerins in for the face-off. Preston and Dietz up top and bottom. Craft and Hublar in on defense. Preston kicks it around the side there up against the boards. Preston has got it pinned, and Kerins is waiting for it to pop out. No one's moving. It's all just kind of stuck up against the boards there, and the puck finally comes free, but Craft is there to help Preston out. Craft and Preston, good job working that puck loose on that side. Dietz around on the corner, ready to go. Passes it to Preston. Preston tries a backhand, but it just misses the net. Again, Craft has that puck tries to backhand it in, can't get it anywhere. Columbus has that puck trying to drive through center ice, but Hublar does a great job of keeping it in, even on the ground. Dietz tries to get to it, but he is deked around, and here comes Columbus across the blue line, loses control of the puck, and the Fuel have it. Hublar has it on the side, but Columbus picks it off. Along the far side boards, there's where Columbus is fighting for it with the Fuel. Puck's not coming loose as it's caught between the skates of everybody, and we've got everyone falling down over their own laces at this point. Shot on goal by Borgert, and he drops and tries to cover. Nothing going on there. Here they come. Here come the Fuel down the way. Kerins taking the drive in. Goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected off of the skate of Columbus's player. Wraparound shot by Dietz, not able to get anywhere. Columbus takes that puck up again, but Dietz tries to stop. Puck comes up against the far side boards just as Nelson is stepping on the ice. Nelson's able to get that puck up, help with a little bit of help from Kerins. They're fighting for it, but they don't know where the puck is. It's just gone. Dych has the puck, hits it up against the boards over to Mason. Mason tries to get to it, but everybody's colliding into each other during that line change. Mason has the puck, trying to get it across the blue line. He does. He kicks it over, takes a shot on goal, and it is just wide left. Smith around the edge there with Nelson ready to receive that puck. He does it, sends it back to Smith. Smith not able to keep his stick on the puck as it goes past Dych. And Dych and Hoster are chasing it down. It's not going to get very far for icing, so Dych takes it around the backside of the net, trying to kill some time off the clock there with 5 minutes, 17 seconds left to go. Smith has the puck pass from Dych. Smith driving down the way, goes in, takes a shot on goal. It's high, and it bounces off the mask of the goalie. Columbus gets that puck out of their zone, bounces it up high into the air, where Dych is going to grab it, get away from Columbus through their legs back over to Smith. Smith sends it over to Nelson. Nelson has the puck, takes it across the blue line. Nelson has it on the side here, going in for a shot on goal, and it is a glove save by Columbus's goalie. Mason's there on the edge there, trying to get his stick on the puck too. But Columbus comes up with it. Dych and Hoster in both trying to get to it. Shot on goal, and it's a save by Borgert. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in this game. The Junior Fuel are leading the Columbus Flames with a score of 4-2 here at the Fuel Tank in Fishers. Again, please come join us at 11 o'clock this morning. If you can't make it here in person, log on. It's our last home game of the regular season for this Junior Fuel team. In for the face-off is Lucas with Merriman and Webb up top and bottom. In on defenses, Poole and Robbins. Here come Merriman down the way here, sends it over to Webb. Webb tries to get a shot on goal. No, early whistle. That was such an early whistle. The goalie did not have control of the puck, and that would have been a goal from Webb. But that's all right. That's all right. Okay, face-off coming just to the left of Columbus goal. Lucas in for the face-off. Merriman and Webb down below. Robbins and Poole in on defense. Lucas wins that face-off, takes it around, centers pass over to the side where Webb is waiting for it. Webb has it, tries to get it up close to the net. Not able to get to it, but Merriman tries to get his stick on it. Lucas takes that puck away. Lucas has that puck, wraparound shot, and Columbus drops and covers. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in this game. The Junior Fuel are leading with the score of 4-2. All right, Lucas in again for the face-off. Lucas in for the face-off, kicks it over to the side there, tries to get a quick shot off on goal, is not able to get to it. Columbus has that puck, they come around the edge there. Poole has that puck, sends it over to the side, over to Merriman. Merriman kicks it into the blue line. Merriman has that shot, but the puck comes back around to the edge there. Poole steps up again, sends it up against the board over to Webb. Webb takes it in along the side boards, passes it over to, Lucas has it, passes it over to Webb. Webb has the puck along the edge there, tries to get it back over to Lucas, not able to get to it, but there comes Lucas. Lucas sends the shot over to Merriman. Oh, Merriman shot on goal, and it's just a little bit left of the goalie. Webb steps in, tries to get it out from Columbus' stick, not able to get to it. We got a change in defense, and we got Hublar and Craft in on defense now with 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this game. Fuel have that puck pinned up against the boards there on the backside where Columbus is trying to get to it. Borgert's down on the ground, which is never a good sign. Fuel kick it out of the zone and back into center ice as the Columbus Flames pick it up in their own zone. They're taking it down the way. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left to go here in this game. Columbus trying to take a drive in, but the Fuel are not letting them get anywhere near on it. Columbus again takes a centering pass. Craft steps up to intercept that puck as he drives down the ice there with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in this game. He's driving down the way, goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's just off of the post. Tries to get his own rebound. Kerins fighting for it as well. Puck goes in the net! Puck goes in for Kerins and Preston and Dietz. Fuel are leading now with a score of 5-2 over the Columbus Flames. Great persistence, great aggressiveness with these kids to make sure that that puck kept going in. Not sure who's getting credited with that one, so we'll find out here in a minute. It may be Logan Dietz. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in this game. The Fuel are winning with a score of 5-2. In for the faceoff is Kerins with Dietz up top, Preston down below. Dietz up top, Preston down below. On defense is Hoster and Dych. Kerins in for the faceoff, wins it, sends it back to Preston. Preston backhands it in to the Columbus zone where Columbus goalie stops and covers. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this game. Faceoff coming just to the left of Columbus goal. Nelson in for the faceoff. Mason up top, Smith down below. Hoster and Dych on defense. Nelson gets that faceoff, sends it over to Smith. Smith has the puck, tries to get a shot off on goal, and it's stopped by the stick of Columbus. Nelson gets tripped up as Smith trying to keep that puck around the backside of the Columbus zone, but Columbus is able to break away and takes it into center ice where Hoster steps up and makes sure that Columbus doesn't get very far with that drive. Comes along the edge there. Again, Nelson tries to stop that puck. No offsides by Columbus as they're racing up to get it. We're at 2 minutes left to go in this game. Around the edge there comes the Fuel trying to get it. It's pinned up against the far side boards. They're trying to pop that puck out, and it goes around the backside of the net where Hoster picks it up. Hoster has that puck, sends it up across the boards, and the Fuel have got to get it out of the zone in order to kill a little bit more time before Columbus decides to pull their goalie, which I'm surprised they haven't done yet. Mason has the puck. They're trying to get it out of their zone. Mason kicks it out into center ice, over to the edge there, and Columbus picks it back off. Columbus has that puck, trying to drive along the way there while Mason's doing everything he can to make sure Columbus doesn't get very far. Nelson comes up with that puck, takes it across center ice, then Columbus steps it back. Nelson falls down, but he is up again. He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Never gonna keep him down. He gets knocked down. Puck goes around the far side corner over to Webb, and Lucas back out on the ice now with a minute left to go in gameplay. Here comes Lucas around the side. He gets laid out on the ground there. Dych on defense, ready to stop. Here comes the Columbus Flames driving down the ice, and there is Dych ready to make sure it's not going anywhere. Lucas has that puck, just kind of strolling it in. He's got 40 seconds left to go in regular play. We've got an open net here for the Fuel as Columbus kicks it out of the way. 30 seconds left to go in this game, and it is Robbins in on defense, shot on goal, and it's just wide of Borgert. Fuel take it in. All they have to do is lob it towards the net, and Columbus stops it right in front of the goal. Open net for the Fuel if they can get it down into the play. Merriman tries to go in, tries to get that puck out. He's got possession of it. Webb sends it towards the net, and it's just wide left. And we've got 5 seconds left to go in gameplay as Columbus sends it across the way. No hooking call on that one. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Fuel have won the first game against the Columbus Flames here at the Fuel Tank in Fishers. Final score, 5-2 over the Columbus Flames. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Come back and join us a little bit before 11 o'clock where we are going to have our Fill the Tank event here at the Fuel Tank. Please, I encourage you, if you can get out here, show your support for these kids. This is their last home game of the regular season as we're going on a tournament tour now for the next few weeks. But please, guys, come out, support this team today. Be loud, bring your noisemakers. Wear your black and red today because this is it for these guys. This is your last chance to come see them, and we would love to have as many people as possible come join us here at the Fuel Tank in Fishers. So please join us, and we hope to see you here soon at 11 to fill the tank. Thanks so much for joining us. The final score, Junior Fuel 5, Columbus Flames 2. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast, including the conclusion. Have a great day, and we'll see you at 11. Go Fuel!